In the beginning of Parshas Chukas, the Torah spends a considerable amount of time speaking about the mitzvah of the Parah Aduma. The Parah Aduma was a red cow that was shechted, and then it was burnt, and its ashes were then sprinkled together with Mayim Chayim, with live water, on a person who became Tameh, who became impure. And it was only after a person who was Tameh was sprinkled with these ashes that that person would be allowed to enter holy places. We no longer have the Parah Aduma, so we technically are all considered to be Tmeim, impure on this level. And soon, B'mir Hashem, when the Beis Hamikdash is rebuilt, one of the signs that we will know that we will be in the times of Mashiach is that there will be a red cow with not any blemishes, with not even any black hairs. It will be perfect, and it will be brought, and its ashes will be sprinkled upon us in order to purify us. And in the description of the laws of the Parah Aduma, the pasuk says as follows: "V'lakchu la tamei," and it should be taken for the person who is tamei, impure. Me afar sreifas hachatas, from the ashes of the sreifa, of that which was burnt, of this parah, of this cow. V'nasan alav mayim chayim el keli, and then it's mixed in with water in a vessel. So the Imrei Emes points out the interesting language here. The first word in the pasuk says v'lakchu. The lakchu is plural, meaning they should take. And yet at the end of the pasuk it says v'nasan, which is singular. So why is it that we have plural and singular in the pasuk? If it is about the individual, why is it plural, speaking about multiple individuals? So the Imrei Emes explains very beautifully. And he explains it based on the Gemara Maseches Yuma. The Gemara says, Habal letaher, a person who is coming, who wants to become pure, misayin oso. He is helped, he is assisted. In other words, i.e., the person is assisted by Shamayim. Hashem helps the person. Person wants to improve upon themselves. Hashem gives them the strength to be able to improve upon themselves. A person wants to be metaher, wants to purify themselves. So they are given the tools to be pushed along and allow themselves to make that change in their life. So he says, when a person first wants to make that change, Messiah others help that person. But then ultimately afterwards, V'nasan alav mayim chayim. He says, La'achar mikein tzarich lamol litayer. That yes, at first a person could have a push from other people to push them in direction to work on themselves, to grow. We need assistance when we're down. Frequently, we need someone else to help us get back up. But when we get up, then we have to be able to walk on our own. It's so important for us to be able, when we're struggling, to recognize that there are those who care about us, who support us, who want to help us. And we have to allow them to help us. Yet at the same time, we can't become so reliant on their help that we're not able to have the independence to help ourselves. Habal letaher, if we want to purify ourselves, to grow, to bring ourselves to a better place, then others can ultimately give us a push, could help us with love, with care, with support. But in the end, there comes a certain point where we have to break free of that help, take responsibility for ourselves, and start walking on our own. May Hashem help us and give us the strength to be able to make that turn for whatever the struggle may be in our lives, and be able to eventually walk alone and strengthening ourselves in the future. Thank you for listening, and have a good Shabbos.